Hey, listen, man, you tapped in for another episode of Plantation Politics where we just cannot get right. And tonight I'm bringing y'all a story out of the D. It's so cold in the D. Literally, it gets cold even in the summertime. And I ain't talking about the weather. Now, 2 people lost their life in this episode that when you hear why they lost their lives, man, it's going to completely just blow your damn mind. It's gonna make you shake your head till you can't shake no more. The woman that lost her life just so happened to be a mother. And the dude, he looked like he was having the time of his life. But guess what? Homies ain't homies. Yes, his own homie took him out. Bruh, be careful who you call your friends. So first things first, I'm sending my condolences out to the family of the ones who was lost. R.I.P. to Tisha P. R.I.P. to Hassan Kyrie, or Kyrie Hassan, however you pronounce his name. I just want y'all to rest up, rest easy. We praying for y'all, we praying for y'all family, and I'm sending my condolences. 2 lives that was cut too short, too soon. So off top, we dealing with kids suffering, coming up in this world without their mom. But it begs the question, what the hell was going on at that pool party? And what if I told you that wasn't even the craziest part of the story? Now, we done all been to functions. We done had our fair share of partying. We done had our fair share of turning up. But have you? But real talk. Have you ever brought your mama to the function with you? Ladies, I know y'all have. Back in the day, you used to hear stories about mamas who still look good enough to go to the club. They'd be up in the club with their daughter just, throwing it back. Whatever it is that they do. But fellas, are you taking your mom to the function, let alone a pool party? Let's get into it.
Side on the road.
It's my mom. Get her wig on today's news on Detroit East Side. Look at him recording. Shut it out. I promise
We gotta do better all the way around. And I want y'all to go check into the family's channel. He do great work over there. Make sure y'all give him a follow and sub. This is his clip right here. He about to break this down.
Which someone that was close had allegedly spoke on it, which we'll later read. And he ended up stabbing 4 people, leaving 2 deceased. One person went to Facebook and said to follow and let it be known, the world just watched this man on the left murder 2 people on the right, one being Tisha P and LaShawn Kyrie. He also stabbed 2 additional people solely based on something he started / edged on for real, due to assaulting the wrong person 100. The entire situation was and is posted on the same page y'all getting the actual stabbing from. He, Juan, put his hands on the girl Tisha first. As you can see, fam, Tisha came with someone, as we saw in her live. And now looking at the green fingernails, we know that Tisha was the one fighting his mom. So did he push Tisha for whipping his mom? That might make sense. She went on to say the mama pushed another woman off video and already had an issue, which is why she, the mom, was even getting touched on anyway. That had nothing to do with Tisha or the young man killed, and was already a previous convo and argument with other women. For real, ask yourself, why would a man sit and watch his mama be jumped and not try to get his mama out there quick to safety? Why not remove her as a man? Because he knew he was in the wrong, and instead of taking his mama and leaving or preventing the fight itself, he murdered 2 people on the spot for something he did / escalated further. Conflict resolution is literally dying out. Bro, I don't even know this woman personally, but she survived so much and truly is. And was a hard body just to lose her life in 2 seconds to a peon ass nigga who can't control his temper? For a grown ass woman who could have just left? Tisha is and was a mom, a niece, a best friend, a daughter, a human being. A son was lost, an uncle, a loved one. Rest in power, king and queen. I hate I ever saw this shit. I'm literally traumatized. Now, Juan allegedly left the scene. Someone went on Facebook saying they got $2,000 for his location. It should also be noted that Juan was only home for a month before this incident. He served a little over a year for bodily harm, less murder, or by strangulation.
So check me out. You heard what the family TV said. You saw how the girl's homegirl, or whoever it is to her, might be a sibling, might be a family member. Obviously, she cares about this woman who lost her life deeply. We heard what she had to say, but let's take a look at the other side. Let's hear what the other side is saying, because, I mean, these stories definitely conflict. One side is saying one thing, another side is saying the other. So this is someone who claims that they were actually there at the party. Let's get into it. So Biggs G Nay is obviously somebody who's on the victim side in this situation, right? The victim being the woman who lost her life. She goes on to say, y'all need to get into reality. Who the F is bringing their mom to a pool party and getting her drunk? He slapped a female in the backyard. Then the security escorted him out, and the DJ said it's over with. The mom was cussing the girl out that her son had slapped. Then he proceeded to get escorted and pushed another girl under the car and punched on her. Then she told him don't touch, and a man came and punched on him. He fell back. Then the girl he pushed got into it with his moms. His mom pushed her and swung on the girl, and they started fighting. Then the other girl jumped in. Then TT kept trying to get in the fight when it wasn't her fight. She was trying to help her cousin. Her boyfriend kept trying to keep her out of it. Like y'all literally don't know nothing. It was a fight that escalated to something way more. Y'all repost fights and extra-ish all the time. Please step into reality. Y'all aren't bringing your mom nowhere. She can be hurt. So please, it was never self-defense. Y'all weren't there, so stop. Just stop the shoulda, coulda, woulda. This is for justice and awareness. It's never that serious to take innocent people's lives. Someone comments right under that, Callie Latasha, and says, I was there. The boy hit a girl first because the girl was on some drunk-ish, starting-ish with his mom. And nobody, I'm not in defense of nobody, but he tried to avoid it from the jump. He not wrong. Then somebody else responds to that and says, wow, see, nobody really knows what happened but the people that was there. Then this guy commented back, Callie Latasha comments back, and she goes, yeah, the girl was drunk, but kept bumping into his mom. All he said was, you okay? And kind of moved the girl away from his mom, and then they got to jumping. So as you can see, it's some people that saying, listen, his mom was vibing, liquor was involved, everybody acting crazy, ain't nobody really controlling their liquor, but this specific woman, the woman who passed, continued to bump and touch on his mom until he said, you know what, listen, I got to get you up out of the picture. I have to move you away from my mom right now because you can't control your liquor and you keep on starting stuff. And this is gonna escalate if you continue to do that.
Like I said, it's sad that somebody lost their life. But honestly, if we go be upfront and be honest with each other and everything, homegirl brought that shit upon herself. Cause I went back to see when homegirl got stabbed and everything, trying to figure out everything. If you notice, while my man's just trying to walk away, homegirl is walking up, trying to square up and everything, or whatever. While old boy and them is trying to walk away. Whatever happened in the midst of when she got on the grass and they was on the sidewalk, and the moment when this guy in front, boom, that's what I don't know if she swung on it or what, but that's when she looked like she got stabbed. If you know you can't control your liquor and you are in a situation and everything, you don't need to be drinking, you don't need to be going nowhere, to be honest. To be honest. Because for you to sit up there and keep trying to walk up on somebody, how you doing? Keep trying to walk up on somebody and, you know, got in your arms. What do you think was going to happen after a man is trying to get his mother from out the situation? Baby girl caused that on her own. I'm just gonna be real with you. Looking at the video, seeing everything, you know, him bagging up, trying to walk away, and you know, I guess whenever the little skinny grab, I guess when they was all right there, they was up there talking and everything, I guess her wig fell off or whatever. The skinny had her wig. If you go back and look, you will see she is trying to run up on him. She is completely trying to run up on him, trying to square up with him. Don't know what happened. Don't know if she swung on it in the midst of her right there on the grass and he on the sidewalk, because if you look at the video and everything, as soon as he's walking in front, that's when she gets stabbed. So it don't show if she swung on it or not and everything, but in that situation something had to happen right there. So you just gotta look at it like, you know, it's a sad situation. Y'all all probably knew TT and everything or whatever, but at the end of the day, if she never would have ran up trying to square up with it, and you hear somebody say in the what's the name, when they was all on the car, that's a you hear somebody say that, but don't nobody pay attention, don't nobody be hearing shit when they off the liquor and everything. So gotta take accountability of their actions and putting themselves in certain situations and everything, regardless of it. Whoever girlfriend or whoever friend was that, y'all should have been able to get her, walk her the opposite way and everything. Nobody grabbed her, nobody did nothing and everything until somebody got stabbed. Now somebody want to do something. It seems like every time when something happens, after then y'all want to complain, then y'all want to bitch. But nobody grabbed that girl when they seen her keep sitting up there trying to swing or run up on her. She end up getting stabbed. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. We gotta be upfront and we gotta be realistic here. We gotta be realistic here. Homegirl caused that shit on herself. And if it didn't have nothing to do with you in the first place and everything, why are you even involved in it? Everything that's been said in the comments, in the post, Texas, or whatever, pretty much sent up there saying if a girl was, I guess one of the girls was drunk and was saying to his mama or whatever, and then it moved her around, I guess. These are the allegations. What's being said, that it moved her around or whatever, and she got mad and attacked his mama. What the fuck do you expect to happen? Like y'all all sitting up here saying, why is nigga taking his mama to a YN party and everything? Y'all act like can't take their mama to go somewhere to try to have a good ass time. Y'all bring up a past or record or whatever and shit like that, and sit up there say, oh, he shouldn't even be there. Why?
That's deep. You got one side saying this, the other side saying that. So let's get into what the police had to say about this incident.
Deputy Chief Arnold Williams, ARNOLD WILLIAMS, Deputy Chief Eastern Operations. At about just before 10 o'clock this evening, we had received a call that there was possibly somebody stabbed. Officers came and they made the location. Upon making the location, we discovered we had several individuals stabbed. So after the preliminary investigation, we had 4 people stabbed. 2 were stabbed fatally and 2 were stabbed non-fatally. Of the 2 that were stabbed non-fatally, 1 is in critical condition and the other one is stable. Everybody was adults. 3 of the victims were in their 30s, 1 was in their 20s. This was basically a pool party that was taking place, and there was an argument that started over a woman who was at the pool party. From that argument, 1 male suspect stabbed 4 of our victims. We do have a person of interest, and we have that person identified. So they're not in custody, but we are looking for them at this time.
The victim that was fatally, was that the person that was 20s?
Yes, so it was a female victim who was in her 20s, and then the male victim, he was in his 30s.
And you said this from a woman. What is the relationship between the suspect and the woman?
They possibly have a dating relationship, but we haven't confirmed that yet. That's just preliminarily what we're getting.
So this started as an altercation.
Yes.
Any message to the community?
Just the same message that we continue to put out. Over these last couple of days, we've had just this rash of violence, this just unexplainable. This again is one of those incidents. We've had 4 people who were stabbed because someone said something or someone may have touched someone, and that is not how we deal with any type of conflict. We have to do better. We have to do better. So for this incident is basically from a party. Somebody said something or did something that somebody else didn't like, and then because of that, we have 4 victims who are, at least one is fighting for his life right now, and 2 have lost it.
All right, man. First things first. Look, we got to address the elephant in the room. Cause and like I said, this is no laughing matter. R.I.P. to those who lost their lives. Shit get tricky out here. It's the summertime, man. You got to keep your head on a swivel. But I watched those videos that I wasn't able to put on YouTube, and it was just a complete melee. But first things first. What the hell are y'all doing going to above ground pool parties, man? That's where we at with it, Detroit. I know it get cold in the D, but that's where we at with it. Above ground pool parties. And people coming out with their life gone. No goddamn wonder. What are we doing? We better than this, man. Y'all don't stop. And it was folks in the above ground pool, like, bruh, come on, bro. Lead the pool parties to California. Lead the pool parties to Vegas. Y'all don't need to be trying to imitate that. It's nothing but bad that's gonna come out of that. Now moving forward, who in the hell brings their mom to a function? A lot of people are on old boy because he had a record. Big record. He had only been out for about a month. Now there's 2 people that he done took off of this earth. Let's call it what it is. But when you look at the video and you play back the tape, I'm not able to play this on YouTube. I'll leave the link for you guys to go check it out if you want to check it out for yourself. But it's pretty gruesome. A lot of women were running up on his mom at the time. There's different reasons on why they got into it with the mom, but they were continuously attempting to jump this man's mother. Why is your mother at this pool party though? Okay, we listen to what old boy had to say. We listen to what he said, and I respect his opinion. Yeah, you can go out and have a good time with your mama, but damn, I've just never felt that comfortable like that. Unless it's like a family event, and or maybe family friends that we've been knowing for years, and everybody's drinking and we feeling good, and the kids have grown old enough to where they can hang out with the parents a little bit, but it's on some family shit. Family shit. And I don't know, I'm about to pop it at, you know what I'm saying? A pool party, it's a lot going on at the pool party. That pool party, hey, it's cracking. It's bodies, it's friction, people rubbing against each other. I'm trying to take something home. My mama don't need to be there. My dukes don't need to be there. But you got your mom over there in the face of danger, putting you in situations to now you gotta react. And he just got out the pen, like old boy said, put 2 and 2 together. He gonna get to poking some stuff. He gonna get to poking. And it's women, and it's like, yo, I feel like you guys are a real life threat to my mother. I feel like you guys continuously are taking it there. I'm gonna be forced to defend my mom. But my thing is, nobody should have been in that situation. Your ass need to be, R.I.P. to the fallen. You need to be at home with those kids. You need to be at home tending to them kids. I know school just started. I know a lot of people right now not trying to dish out school supplies. I'm seeing it all over TikTok. But damn it, we don't need to be at pool parties that's above water. And maybe I'm going a little bit too hard. Maybe some people are going to say, you know what, you're not sensitive enough for the victims. I hate that this young lady lost her life. Beautiful woman. Hate that she lost her life. I also hate that it had to come to blows. People couldn't control their liquor enough to where it didn't have to come to a squabble. We always got to fight at every event. No, Detroit, y'all don't need to be having no pool parties because you knew it was going to end in something ridiculous. It ended in multiple lives being lost. Some say he shouldn't even been there. Or he got a record. What the hell is he doing at this function? Got no business taking his mama to a function. But my thing is, you know, he just there to have a good time. And that crowd, that specific crowd, them women there, oh, they love a good nigga that's fresh out. Don't forget about, listen, we not going to sit here and forget about T Grizzly first day out wasn't an all-time banger. All-time banger. They love him when he first got out. They love a nigga fresh out. Nah, he didn't just graduate college. He's fresh out of that thing. Been there for a year strong. Shout out to the Family TV. Y'all make sure y'all go tap into his channel. But we gotta call a spade here. I can't sugarcoat it. My people gotta do better. It's plantation politics. I just need us to get right. It's a damn shame that this went down like this. I don't know who started it. There's multiple sides stating claim to who got this whole thing cracking. A lot of people are saying like, hey, you shouldn't have brought your mom there. And you know what? I gotta agree. You shouldn't have brought your mom there. But the same way I could say that, I can also say over here, you know what? Hey, y'all should have been in the crib. Y'all should have been taking care of them children. Turn up time is over. School's starting. I need y'all to be there for them kids. The summer turn ups is done. What are we doing? Finito. Stop trying to get these last few weeks in. Nah. I'm saying control your liquor on all fronts, all parties. If you're not supposed to be drinking at Casamigos, if you're not supposed to be drinking at Don Who, if you're not supposed to be drinking at Hennessy, I get off my feelings off that hen, dog. I'ma be this way until the end, dog. If you can't handle that shit, stay off it. Leave it alone. Do better. That's my take, man. Y'all let me know how y'all feel about this. But it never should have came to this. It's so cold in the D. In Detroit, this is plantation politics. I need y'all to get right. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, man.